Hello, everybody. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving and very safe Black Friday. There's a lot of crazy people out there, or you just stayed home and you didn't even have to put up with all that nonsense. But anyways, I've been over here because you've seen the videos dropped out on Black Friday, obviously, with everything that was happening with Dak Prescott, and then obviously with Goldkey LeBron falling to 9-7 after the loss against the Dallas Mavericks. And of course, that 9-7 has everything to do with the Lakers' 97th win in the NBA Finals, and then the Cavaliers, that player that they had. They could have tied the game, but the Lakers led by as low as 1 point with about 2 minutes left. He had 18 points when he had the opportunity to tie the game, but then he missed the free throw. And while watching the game on Spectrum Sports, they showed two separate screens where Anthony Davis and Goldkey LeBron had 18 points is around the fourth quarter, and then when the Cowboys improved to 8-3, so did the Kansas City Chiefs. It's the first year of Tom Brady's retirement. Both the Chiefs and the Cowboys start 8-3. These are the real teams. They're not the frauds like the Eagles. Eagles are still a fraudulent team. Now, I predicted the Eagles to win today, but they're still very much fraudulent. Have you seen the way the Buffalo Bills are trying to throw this game away? The last Eagles touchdown kind of looked like that Alabama touchdown, just really covered in the back of the end zone, and then Buffalo guy doesn't even try to stick a hand down. So, and it's a very big joke. The Eagles are really a joke. This guy is not who they want to win the Super Bowl this year. Now, he may be very fraudulent because he's led the league interceptions. And you're a fraudulent team when you beat a team with Daniel Jones and then you beat a team that didn't even have a quarterback. So, of course, the Eagles are frauds. This team still is a bunch of frauds. I know who Las Vegas wants. They want the Philadelphia Eagles. They may want the emotional Dallas Cowboys fan to take the Buffalo Bills because, we had that NFC East race. Yeah. Don't worry. Even if the Bills win this, even if the Eagles win, okay, the Cowboys are still in the running for the division. The Eagles are a fraud team. Fraud. Turnover. Close game. You know why this team has so many close games? You know why they're completely delusional? Their defense is not powerful. Their defense does not force turnovers. I easily take the Cowboys defense. I take Diggs over any receiver on the Eagles. So, of course, Dak Prescott should win the championship. And this Bills offensive line is not great at all by any means. This is a 6-5 team, another cupcake team for the She-Goats. They got dominated by the Chiefs, but they literally gifted the game before Thanksgiving. Turkey came early for these guys. They dropped that game. They literally gifted it. They gifted it on Joe Biden's birthday. So, and only one penalty this whole game. Did you see that? I haven't taken a sip of this yet. The Eagles are a fraudulent organization. And he tried throwing it straight to number 24 to Bradbury. I mean, you cannot make this up. The Bills are trying to throw this game away. He stays back deep. Trust the system. I was called a hater by CWE last week, but it was only the Jets. It's only the Jets. They're playing this fourth quarter like it was only the Jets. How the Eagles are a fraudulent team. The Cowboys defense can score touchdowns by themselves. This Bills team is a fraudulent team. I know when to pick the Eagles, but they're still fuds. Yeah, they got. I completely forgot that it was Joe Biden's. I did not realize it was Joe Biden's birthday. If I knew it was Biden's birthday, then yeah, I would have picked the fraudulent team to get lucky last week. Well, everything's decided by fate, pretty much. Everything is by the creator of the universe. So ultimately, everything I think is governed by fate. And do we really have control of our own lives? That's a question. But some things you have control over. Some things that happen, you have to realize why they happen, what you need to do to change. So there is an element of free will that I think exists within this simulation. But pretty much, I think it is a simulation. But the Eagles have had 3 touchdown passes by Jalen Hurts. Probably yes. And that's the biggest thing. 2 great teams. There's going to be adjustments within the game. And right now, but I'm not ignoring the 8-3 for Kansas City and Dallas. It's going to connect for both teams to win their conferences. That's Tom Brady's birth. Dak is that guy. Because through the Jewish Kabbalic code, Jewish mysticism, gematria, it all connects to quarterback number 35 to win the Super Bowl. So it is a new quarterback. The quarterback that beat Brady is going to win. The quarterback that's number 1 in all the third down categories. I don't know if I showed you yeah, I did. I uploaded the picture where it showed that Tom Brady's number 1. Not Tom Brady, but Dak Prescott's number 1 when he's facing pressure. I don't know why people think like he's trash or something. I don't get it. Quite frankly, I don't. It's another thing to say, okay, he's not top 5, but to act like he's complete trash, it's like, what the fuck are people thinking? He's not. I know people hate the Cowboys, but Dak is not a trash quarterback. He just isn't. He's won playoff games before. He's gotten unlucky certain other times, like Aaron Rodgers. He drove down, but Dak drove down on these guys. Aaron Rodgers just had the ball last. In that game was what it really came down to. And for Dak, it was rigged for the Rams' fraudulent team. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. He could have intercepted that, but he chose not to catch it. I thought he should have intercepted it. The way the Bills are playing, they're just throwing this game away. But I can't complain because I did have the Eagles in the parlay, in a 5-team parlay. 2 separate 5-team parlay. So the last leg is the Broncos, and I think they're winning big right now over the Browns. The Browns are another team that are just fraudulent. They don't have a quarterback. They don't have any wide receiver. Yes, their defense is a top 5 defense, but they're very fraudulent. They may win a playoff game, maybe not. It all depends on the matchup. But do I think the NFL likes the Browns at all? No. They'll blame it on the Cleveland curse, but ultimately, Lamar, Mahomes, Tua, these guys, Burrow, any other year that he's not injured, Josh Allen right there, these are guys the NFL would like in a different round, but who knows? We've seen the Dilfers and the Johnsons and the Nick Foles run before. What's Josh Allen going to do against this fraudulent Philadelphia Eagles team? I'm going to break down the Chiefs win at Las Vegas. I was like, hey, is this game going to stay at 28 points? But I guess not. I guess it's not going to stay at 28 points. I was hoping it'd stay at 28 points, but they had other ideas. Yeah, Raiders suck. Something was going on there. They're up 14-0. I was like, there's no way the Chiefs are gonna lose even when they down 14-0 because they have to be number one for the home field because the 13-3, he's 11-3, so he's gonna be 13-3. Las Vegas, Nevada is 133. So Patrick Mahomes set up to be the Lamb to lose the Super Bowl to CeeDee Lamb and the Dallas Cowboys. Aha! Aha! You see that? You see that? The Chiefs are plus 14 at Vegas this year. But they're going to be plus 13 when they lose to the Dallas Cowboys. -1. That is it. The Dallas Cowboys going to give the Chiefs a plus 13 at Las Vegas with Mahomes at 13. Put up with. Why would NFL has racist owners? Why would they want an old black quarterback be the face of the league? Because the NFL's rigged against the black quarterback. I think Jalen Hurts is good, but I think the Eagles are a fraud defense. I think their offensive line is fraudulent. But, some of it is due down to the offensive line. Jalen Hurts, his interception against the Jets was completely scripted. So I'm not that was a rigged game against Jalen Hurts against the Jets. Just done this on the last play. 2 plays ago, Bryce setting up the play action here, right? Are they going to do it a third time? Yeah, no. Here they go again. With a carry this time only. Eagle defense was changed fraudulent. Dallas Cowboys the real deal. Big chunks. They were moving inside now. 5 minutes to go in this game. NFL is just rigged against the Cowboys because it's entertainment. More people hate the Cowboys, so give people what they want when you have the Cowboys losing all these years. So it is rigged against the Cowboys. They can make more money by having the Cowboys in an NFC title game, but ultimately this is entertainment. Got to give the people what they want to watch sometimes. But they like the script narrative, so they wanted Brady to be their GOAT, even if people didn't like it. It's the scripted narrative. Well, I do think the Niners beat the fraudulent Eagles. Because this means that everyone's going to be on the Niners in the playoffs against the Cowboys. So I'm rolling with the Cowboys to upset the Niners in the playoffs. I'm ready to expose Brock Purdy. I've ended the Eagles. I'm ready to end the 49ers. 49er fans are my property. There'll be a lot of crying there, but they're to watch the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. This is how they hate. This is how they're going to hate the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys win the Super Bowl after beating the 49ers. You damn well 41 are going to hate the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are going to make them hear all of it. It'll never stop till the Niners win number 6. You are going to upset the Niners. The third time is the charm. You had that game at Dallas. You had last year at Santa Clara. The third time is the charm. That's the memo. The 1 and 2, like Tom Brady, number 12. Like Tom Brady, number 12. That's the 12. That's Tom Brady. Eagles, front team! Front Eagles! Front Eagles are driving down. It's front Eagle. Trash. Cowboys by 10 plus. Gets the Seagull trash. A dead big day. Cowboys not going to have a longer championship drought than the New York Giants because they are the Dallas Cowboys. Chris Christie's big friends with Jerry Jones. He's former governor, Chris Christie. The season began at New Jersey. He's a big friend of Jerry Jones. He was at the suite at Glendale with Jerry Jones when the Cowboys faced off against the Cardinals. Let's see if the Bills are scripted to lose in the fraud. Eagles can get another scripted win to be 10-1. No, because 10-1 is Philadelphia, and that's 101, and that's how you get the 10-1. Eagles at 28 points, but then the Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl 28 years later. Got 28's going to connect to the Cowboys. They scored 28 points against the Cowboys. Again, I picked the Eagles for the game, but they're still a fraudulent team. The Bills only played the Jets. I still got the Eagles where I want them. Either outcome, I've got them where I want them to be. Eagles are a fun team. But yeah, I will go with the 49ers. The Las Vegas cabal are going to set up everyone to get all fucked in the red with the 41er red. That's the memo. People usually hate the 49ers and their crybaby fans and their sore loser players and sore loser coaches. But this time they'll be on their side because, it's the Cowboys. I love seeing these Niners lose. You get the right year on the Cowboys. I say, these Cowboys, he got no chance for 6 years. And year number 7, I'm seeing everything happen. Jerry Jones is ending the curse of Jimmy Johnson. He's going to be inducted to the Cowboys Ring of Honor 43 days before the Super Bowl win at Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada is 43. Dallas Cowboys is 43. 151, the 36th prime number. Nevada is the 36th state. Dallas Cowboys equals 151. This is what we're talking about, the Dallas Cowboys. But Brock Purdy's a fraud. George Kittle is screwed. The way he showed his fuck Dallas shirt, he's going to look like a clown when it's all said and done. He doesn't realize it. Those of us that are aware of that simulated reality, I don't think George Kittle is aware. Or if he's just a paid actor and under the contract, he's supposed to be an entertainer, entertain us with this fuck Dallas shirt and take the banter in the playoffs. That's what it's looking like. I remember a Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver. He said that this is a team of elves or something. It's only the Browns, and then the Browns beat the Steelers in that playoff game. It's this little Tom Brady ridiculous psyop with that clown. He's no Tom Brady. He can't win without his superstar players. He can't win without McCaffrey. He can't win without Deebo Samuel. He's already been exposed as a fraud.
They did a great job. Good job by Nick Sirianni being on top of the situation here.
I win the second parlay, or the Eagles are a bunch of gigantic frauds.
Ukrainian families, followed by back-to-back episodes of Yellowstone tonight.
Hurts is a good quarterback, but is he better than Kyler Murray? No, he's not. He only plays on a stat team. I'd usually take Kyler Murray on Arizona every day of the week. Number 1 pick, Heisman winner. Jalen Hurts just has the benefit of a great defense and a great division.
You can get a first down inside the 3. It's 3rd and 4. Down 4. There's the pass up top. Davis has the touchdown.
They've scored one on the frauds. Eagle fraud. Eagle fraud. Is this a Jalen Hurts psyop? Jalen Hurts comeback? You fraud. Fraud Eagle. Fraud Eagle. This is a fraud Eagle team. Eagles are trash. Trash team. Eagles are trash. 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 Eagles are trash. The most vile fan base in America, the Philadelphia Eagles. Filthy, filthy, filthy Eagles. But 152 and 2 timeouts and out of bounds. There's a lot of time. Bills are a joke. Bills are a joke. What our Patrick Mahomes stat line is for the game.
People don't understand all the dirty work, right? Yeah. He's the one who fits in there on all these drives tries, gets in there and blocks a linebacker, a safety, as if he's a tight end or an O-lineman, and then gets rewarded from it. Because no one's expecting him just to go right there and do that. Well, today he's got 5 catches.
Looks like the Patriots are in the running for Caleb Williams.
And that touchdown.
You figure that the Giants fan, the Jersey boy, who's going to get that home win, 15 minutes, I think, away from where he lives, Tommy DeVito. You know why they're pushing Brock Purdy? Because they want you to get in on Brock Purdy by design. It's what's going to set up the sports books that have record profits. It's a whole Tom Brady psyop. It's a psychological operation. Oh, what's what? That's Tom Brady. That's Tom Brady. Tom Brady won his first playoff berth. This bitch takes himself out of the game because, oh, you're a little pinky. Pussy. Brock Purdy's a pussy-ass bitch. You get a lead. How you beat this team is you get a lead on the Niners. You get a lead and they're fraudulent. Kyle Shanahan keeps throwing the ball in the second half against the Chiefs, in the second half against the Patriots in those Super Bowls. You get a lead on that team. This guy is going to start throwing the ball and exposing the 49ers, exposing Brock Purdy. All the Cowboys have to do is take the lead, and the game is over. Get on top of these guys in the first quarter. Completely expose the 49ers and this fraudulent and irrelevant quarterback for what he is. As the big, giant fraud that he is. Brock Purdy is a joke.
Right now, if you're playing normal football, no big deal as a quarterback. You're definitely trying to get field goal range, obviously, right? But you're not trying to score the touchdown yet. Once you get the play, you get into that.
What do I think about that? Well, it could happen. You know why? Kind of makes sense in a way. Because Brock is Camacho 49-22. He plays on the 49ers. Rico's Camacho 49-22. But yeah, the Dak is definitely going to beat the Niners. But people are going to say NFL's rigged because, oh, Cowboys won, NFL's rigged. But they're not going to say it beforehand. There's going to be a bunch of retarded sheep beforehand. They're only going to say it's rigged after the outcome happens, after the fact. They're only going to say it's rigged until after the fact. That's why I'm saying before the fact. But Cowboy hater can't get his money back after the fact. It's what Las Vegas wants. It's all this by design. Can you imagine everyone losing on the Eagles and they're all going to try to make the money back in 2 weeks? Because, Patrick Mahomes is going to Montana State. He's going to win the Super Bowl at this division rival stadium. Perfect setup. Perfect setup for Las Vegas. Cannot imagine it any better. But I'm taking the Niners over the fraudulent Eagles, and now the Niners are a fraud team too. Their Super Bowl window is going to end after this year. This is an old, aging team. Their window is going to close very quickly after this year. Well, I think I got the pregame pick right with the Rams. It was a rigged game. It's a rigged game because the NFL wants to keep teams alive in the playoff race. So I think Cardinals are a lot better than the Rams. But the Rams, they just want to squeeze in teams to make these playoff races interesting. Many of these games are complete fugazis. They're complete fugazis.
That's enough to get it called. Rare mistake by one of the great centers in the history of the NFL. Yeah. Future Hall of Famer. So they used the timeout so they didn't get a 10-second runoff. So they're down to one. One timeout.
Hey, you're from Arizona too? Hey, great. Well, good, because the Cowboys going to win their last championship Western Arizona, and it'd be great to see all the 40 wind-up fans cry. So it'd be fabulous. These guys always mouth off about the Stone Ages and the Super Bowls won before the internet. I mean, the team is a joke. The 40 wind-up fans are a joke. Oh, they always talk about the Cowboys choking every January, but what does that make the 41ers? They're the same thing. They choke every January. They front. They fumble. And they fumble. Are they calling this a fumble? Yeah, okay. I will hope the Eagles win the parlay because they frauds. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, Dak is a fraud, a joke." But this is Jerry World. They don't lose games at Jerry World. Okay, when I say we this year, I mean on the Cowboys. So for we for Super Bowl 58, that's what I refer to we. But I got 9-4 for Dak against the Eagles. Gonna beat them in the playoffs. If in October I said the Niners could be the number 1 seed, then they got to beat the Eagles. They got to beat the Frauds. Maybe Cowboys can help out the 41ers a little bit. But they really want another NFC Championship game loss for Kyle Shanahan. Are they really going to go down in the division? But then the Eagles are number 2 and the 49ers are number 1. Then the Cowboys can beat them in the divisional round. So, it's not another NFC Championship loss for Kyle Shanahan. See, Cowboys. It's just Jerry World, right? You got to get a home playoff game some way, But then again, the Texas Rangers are road warriors, and Dallas Cowboys could be road warriors as well.
Unit out on the fields, and the offense will go up. Just a reminder, the kickoff of the Ravens and the Chargers game is at 8:22 p.m. Eastern on NBC.
Ravens are locked to win tonight now. It really is psyop, the whole Super Bowl color logo bullshit that they're just kind of pushing the last couple years, so they can kind of get people in on that. In a year that Las Vegas sports books get to have the game close by. So, definitely everyone's going to lose on the teams they think are going to win because it's Las Vegas hosting the Super Bowl. These false starts have to be rigged. That's my only explanation. A fraud team. They're really going to let the Cowboys in a week earlier than I thought they would. Wow. Even though the Cowboys perfectly had a great even chance of winning the NFC East, even with the Eagles win over the Bills. He's trying to tell everybody to watch Kelsey. But he did trade 3 number 1 picks for Trey freaking Lance. He did do that. He still doesn't have a quarterback. Kyle Shanahan would easily swap Brock Purdy for Kyler Murray. Easily. What kind of quarterback did he trade for? A dual threat quarterback in Trey Lance. Don't think for a second he prefers the quarterback on the Arizona Cardinals over this number 7 pick that he has. No, it's a gold rush. The gold rush is over. The whiners are screwed. This is a rivalry. It's not a one-sided beatdown. This is a rivalry. It's going to be a rivalry again. Guaranteed. It is going to be a rivalry again. How do you hate your rival? When you lose to them, of course. All this shit the Cowboy fans had to hear from the Niners, now it's their time to go take it back. You can dish it out, but can the whiners take it? No. Oh, it's us and the refs. It's us. Don't. This game may go to overtime. Let's see. I think they're play for field goal now. Wow. Fraud, Eagles. Fraud Eagles! Wonder why they losing this game? They trash. They were gifted that game last week. Niners gonna roll the Eagles. I hate the Niners, but yeah, they're gonna roll the Eagles. Maybe it's a little Brock Purdy, Tom Brady psyops. You have the Niners beat the Eagles. I don't think quarterback they would have won the Super Bowl last year. I got the Niners. Don't. I need to get 100, 200 Kleenexes ready to show all the 41 fans on here come January there when the Dallas Cowboys get that fumble return for the touchdown, an interception return for the touchdown that we keep on seeing. But we need to see someone else do that other than Deron Bland. We need to see that happen for Rigo Happy Gilmore. Rigo Happy Gilmore right here. They're really trying a 59-yard field goal. Eagles are a 14. Shit team. 14. It's 40 goal. It's 40 goal. You guys are trash. Trash Eagles. Oh, my mama! He made the kick. They got lucky there again. They're getting lucky again. This is such lucky fluke. They got lucky with the job. They got lucky with the field goal. This team's not winning. This team's a joke. Time of destiny. The faults are going to be exposed sooner rather than later. That's how it's going to be. They not winning at Dallas. Have you seen the way the Cowboys have won every game at home in double digits? If the Seahawks are known for the 12th man, that's going to be a 13-point win because obviously Geno Smith is a fraud. He can't handle quarterback pressure. Cowboys, every Dallas home game, you should take the Cowboys straight up on the points every home game. You have to be insane. Just do it until they lose a home game. They're winning every game by double. They have not trailed at all at home all season long. When you think about the Seahawks, that's Dan Quinn, the team that he won a Super Bowl ring with at New Jersey where the season began. Super Bowl 48 was at New Jersey for the Seahawks. Dan Quinn is now at the Cowboys. The Cowboy defense is going to dominate again on Thursday Night Football. I am expecting another pick six. Or not a pick six, but let's just say a defensive touchdown. It's a fumble, scoop, a pick six. 6 Super Bowl, pick six. Dallas Cowboy. This Deron Bland under Dan Quinn knows Richard Sherman, and now he's got Deron Bland. He's even better than Richard Sherman. He can return 5 pick sixes for the end zone. This guy is amazing. This guy is out of his fucking mind. How is that even possible? There's as likely to be a strip sack as there would be a... Stephon Gilmore hasn't gotten a pick six yet. Malik Hooker hasn't gotten a pick six. I don't think Diggs had one this year. Despite the fact that he wasn't on the field, he's the only one getting these pick sixes. It has to be rigged. It has to be scored. It's not even a pick six for a linebacker. And then the Bills defense did everything it could. Well, don't worry. The Warriors won't win the Super Bowl because it's illegal to bet. There's no legal sports betting in California, so all the Californians have to go to Las Vegas. And you got to be insane to think the Niners will win the Super Bowl because a sly fox knows that Las Vegas is not going to lose on all these people driving all the way from California to place their 41 bets. It's just not going to happen if we are being realistic. A team from the Bay went at the Raiders Stadium? No, motherfucker. No fucking way. That's what that die-hard Raider fan from Compton about to say. Ain't no fucking way. Same story as a division rival winning at the Cardinal Stadium. No wonder why the Seahawks threw the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Number one, because Tom Brady 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots. Number two, division rivals don't win at the division rival stadium. I'd rather have the Eagles win the Super Bowl because I am a Cardinals fan. And I do know the Niners will win the Super Bowl someday, but I will guarantee that the Niners are not winning any Super Bowl until all three division rivals win the Super Bowl since the divisional realignment. So the Seahawks in Super Bowl 48, the Rams in Super Bowl 56. The Niners are not winning any Super Bowl until the Cardinals do. All three teams in the division have to win the Super Bowl before the Niners can win again. And the Niners will win again during my lifetime, but it ain't happening until the Cardinals win a Super Bowl first. The Cardinals has 51, 5 Super Bowl for San Francisco, and then 1 for Arizona. That is just how it's going to be. They wasted their roster away in 2011 to 2014. All these guys retired after 2014. Right after Jim Harbaugh left, you had the Wisconsin linebacker, the guy from the Bengals, Justin Smith, the defensive end, the white defensive end retired. Navarro Bowman retired. Patrick Willis retired. There are so many other Niner players that immediately retired after 2014. Now I remember the guys. I'm just forgetting them. So let me go to 2015 49ers. I can get the full list of guys. I think it was Breland or Borland, that Wisconsin linebacker, had like a concussion. Frank Gore left in free agency. Chris Cook left. Alden Smith was released. Oh, the Rutgers defensive tackle. It's funny. I think of Anthony Davis. I never remembered him being named Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis he retired. Justin Smith retired. Patrick Willis retired. Yep. Vernon Davis was traded. Andy Lee was traded. So there were guys that wasted their career on the Niners. Trent Williams, Washington Redskins against the Dallas Cowboys. Another element to think about too. Wonder how many Cowboys he's going to throw a punch at. He always likes to throw his punches. Cowboys have the number one team in the NFL, the number one go route runner, CeeDee Lamb. It's how the NFL hates the Raiders. The Raiders take Henry Ruggs, DUI crash, instead of taking CeeDee Lamb. How the NFL kind of gets back at the Raiders. The guy you should have taken over Henry Ruggs, CeeDee Lamb, going to win the Super Bowl at your stadium. This is how the NFL hates the Raiders. CeeDee Lamb, the guy the Raiders should have taken, is going to win the Super Bowl at Las Vegas. There's another way of getting back at O.L. Davis.
Here's Josh in 39. Comes it. Caught. Davis. First down.
Now, if the Bills kick a field goal, the Eagles, they can drive down and win this game. Now, let's say if the Bills do make a field goal, right? The game is not over yet. Jalen Hurts is 38. That's what we need to keep in mind. So if the Bills go up ahead with 65 points, that's 6-5 record. Philadelphia's come out to 65. So, the game would be 34-31 for 65 points. Jalen Hurts 38, and the Eagles can win with 38 points this game. But, again, Dak was on prime time and had a go-ahead drive against the Chargers. So he did do it. But people are always going to point to the penalty on 3rd and long, the illegal contact for 5 yards on 3rd and mile, 3rd 10, 3rd 15. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, what was he doing? Mamma mia. Fraud's got lucky again. He dropped it. It's Stephon Diggs for crying out loud. Stephon freaking Diggs. Stephon freaking Diggs for crying out loud. You gotta be kidding me.
It was too quick. I think even though you're down, it's like.
I'm not watching Sunday Night Football. The Chargers suck. I'm gonna be watching Derby Day Down. I'm gonna watch Juventus and Inter. Without the races on, Inter didn't win. It's still 2 points behind Nerazzurri. What, he wasn't even trying to tackle him. Like, what was he doing? Like, what? How does he not wrap him like that? Like, you're looking like a fucking mental disabled fucking player, like not wrapping him around. This shit is like, just wrap around, man. Like, that's a rigged play. That's a rigged play right there. Like that was a scripted. Well, it just reinforces the possibility of Jalen Hurts 38 points for the game. But yeah, let's see. Man, the Raiders game ended a long time ago. The Broncos game ended a long time ago. Almost everybody is watching this game. The Cardinals game was a blowout, so everybody was watching a good portion of the fourth quarter and overtime of this game. Okay, because obviously the Cardinals game was a blowout, and I get it. I decided not to bet on that game because I knew the NFL would rig it so they would keep teams alive for the playoff race. So, I knew it was screwed against the Cardinals. Low-rigged bullshit. He missed a tackle. Oh, a 41-yard line, third down. Now, that was a fraudulent first down for the Bills. Speaking of the Eagles being fraudulent, that was... Oh, my God. They called a roughing the passer. Eagles really are a team of fraud. How do you do the penalty? That is just a stupid penalty. The ball's at the 41-yard line. Number 41 committed the penalty. You can't do that, man. He's right. You can't do that.
You know, you'd be like, yeah, you should pick that up. He's a guy that you can't get down. He just a little shove to take him off his feet. So I've seen him in his commercials. He's a really good actor. Hand up this way or a little smoke up here. First and 10. And that was Murray. Davis again, Jim. He's showing up on these runaways. And they remind everyone again, if they are able to successfully navigate these 26 yards to the end zone.
Matthew Stafford sucks. How do you have 4 touchdowns? This is a joke. This is a fugazi. These games are fugazis. Eagles are a fugazi. Eagles are not winning the Super Bowl. This is a fraudulent organization all around. And NFL owners are racist. Like, they had a white quarterback win on the Eagles, and all these years they had Donovan McNabb. So they cannot fool me at all. I know they're racist. Donovan McNabb could have been the guy deliver the championship to the city of brotherly love, where a brother gives all them white fans a ring. Y'all joke, NFL, y'all joke. Donovan McNabb, he balled. He could throw, he could run. He wasn't a run-first quarterback. This guy could step back and throw. He really could. You got to move his feet. NFL's rigged against McNabb. I think 2005 was close enough to the campaign. Beginning in 2006, Lovie Smith and Tony Dungy, the first all-black Super Bowl matchup. Chicago Bears and Obama from Chicago, and Obama was the first black president in 2008 there. So, yeah, I think year before, 2005, you had Michael Vick against Donovan McNabb in the AFC Championship game. So, yeah, those are all the cues that Fix was in for the Democratic primary against Hillary Clinton in 2008.
Not very good on third and long. It's like that's an area with a great D line that should be home run, right? Well, if you don't get the 7, you got to put points on the board here. You kick the field goal. You cannot give the. You're exactly right. So here's the biggest thing: a 6-yard sack is not a killer. Sometimes it is. Not here. The biggest thing is you can't give them the ball. No strip sacks behind you. No fitting it in there and hoping it works out. If it's there, you rip it.
Screw the Sunday night game. Or the Bills can get their 38 points, too. 38 points for the Eagles or the Bills? What? It was wide open. Why you didn't try to catch it? Where was he going? They really are a fraud organization all around. I had him there. But that's the choice routes. He's like, hey. Fraud team. Like he had him wide open. Like he was like, how did he not catch that? Mamma mia, what did I do to deserve that? Okay, so the Bills don't win the game-winning touchdown against Jalen Hurts, 38. Now it's in play for Jalen Hurts, so we have to see what goes down right there.
He's done everything right. Last week, Patrick Mahomes threw a dime with about a minute and some to go in the game that could possibly beat the Philly. The receiver dropped it. Now that's gambling. Yeah. And it's like, did the quarterback do his job? Yes. But Gabe is like set after coming. An outstanding game today. That's the helmet.
That unlucky 13 of 13, the delegates from the 13 colonies met at Philadelphia. Number 13 could have had the game-winning touchdown there for the Bills.
Here's a look at the AFC playoff picture. There are the Bills right now. Sitting at 6-5. If they go 7-5 with a win here, they were to win. They would bump Indianapolis back to in the hunt on that column. But they drop it.
Doesn't matter. Browns played one less game. They'll lose their next game too because this team's a team of fraudulent pretenders. Even if the Bills lose, the Bills will be in the race.
Which is that 9-1 record. They're the first team to lose in the Super Bowl and come back and start 9-1 or better since the Buffalo Bills of '91. Wow.
The Bills choked. They did not win that year, and they went 9-1.
That says he's got to get to the 32. That would be a 50-yard field goal. Did he just make a 59-yarder? I agree. That's not accurate. That's where they're like,
we have to go on the road. Dak Prescott's born at Louisiana. Could easily begin against the Saints at New Orleans. Could easily begin at New Orleans. That's how I can see that being scripted.
He's going to run for a power 9. It's a great drive starter. It's a safe standing off. This one is a design quarterback run.
They'll try to end this game before the Ravens Chargers kicked off. Although I do remember when the Broncos and the Ravens, when he had that throw that went to Jacoby Jones to tie the game. It was going on in double overtime while the Packers 49ers game was started. So, yeah, that's the one notable time where there are two playoff games going on at once. Is when that Ravens Niners game went to double overtime. Swift, The running back can get me more fantasy points here, Swift, in overtime.
It's really hard when you get up against 100 yards. Inside of that, big time blitz coming here in the pass, incomplete in the area of Brown. And again, another reminder that the Ravens and Chargers game is coming up at 8:22 Eastern on NBC. We're almost going to run into the start time of that game.
I hope the Eagles win for the parlay, but I win regardless. They're a team of frauds, even if they win. Eagle fans will blame being tired on losing against Cowboys. I'm supposed to say they will. The spread is -3. If the Eagles win, they cover the -3. If they don't kick the extra point, Phillies demonstrate up 37.
Action again. Touchdown to win the game as Hurts rolls out. And he is already to the...
It's choreographed. They're not trying to tackle him. Also keep in mind, Joshua Allen, his first name is Camacho 37. The Eagles touchdown will give them 37 points for the game. Will the 18th completion give the Eagles a win because Vegas is 18? We'll find out. I think it's a drop. That was a drop. Jesus Christ. Jim Nantz? He didn't have control of the ball. That's a drop. He never established control. Like, what the hell are you talking about? He never established control. Like, calm the fuck down, man. He never established control.
I think that's going to be incomplete.
It is incomplete, you faggot. Just call it like it is. He never established control. Know the rules.
They're going to stop it now. They're going to stop it. I guess the Bills, they call the timeout, gives time for a little more scrutiny of that replay. I think that's right, don't you? I mean, Gene, what do you think? To me, guys, he did not get that third step or time element to make the football move. I felt like there was possession 2 feet, but I really didn't feel like there was
have control. You know the rules, right?
Real time always feels much quicker. Here's it slower. You got 1 foot, 2, and just at that point, the ball comes out. To me, that third element just doesn't feel definitive enough.
He never allowed himself to pull the ball in to get control. He never had the football move.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is Philly's ball. Also 3rd and 4. Well, you're technically in field goal range, but you want another 58, 60 yards? Yeah. No. Quarterback's legs. You got to get in man-to-man here. You got to get up on him. You can't do any little throw on the outside where they can just catch something for a little screen or something. This is where you make this, and he comes out and uses his legs. Here's the pass.
Red.
With the first down. He was wide open.
Hey, Swift. I already won fantasy because I got Prescott, the Cowboys defense, and St. Brown on the Lions. Mike Evans at 25 points. Yeah. So yeah, I'm done for fantasy, but I want more points.
Inside 3 minutes. The clock matters here. At 0, it's a tie game.
Give me some fantasy points. Go Swift.
This outstanding cutting all the way back. The over pursuit by Buffalo allows that, and with a slip.
Number 0. I'm not an Eagle hater. I have their running back Smith, who I knew was good while I was with the Detroit Lions.
Again, says we never panic. We have guys who know how to win. And they can win it with a touchdown.
Eagles are frauds. Let's crack open the wine after the Eagles win the game. What did I say? Jalen Hurts is 38. Does a rig script the game? If they can feel a extra point, it's 38 points. 37 you saw on the screen. Philly's 37. Joshua Allen's 37. The Bills are still in the playoff race. They'll be there all the way to week 17. The emotional Cowboys fan lost. He thought the Bills were going to allow the Cowboys to get closer into the division, but the fun happens when the Cowboys dismantle the Eagles at home, expose the fraudulent quarterback, the fraudulent coach, the fraudulent offensive line that cannot handle the Cowboys. And the Niners will defeat the Eagles. The frauds have been exposed. They only beat the Chiefs because everyone wanted to gift them the game before Christmas. They didn't gift it before Thanksgiving. They gifted the game for Joe Biden because Joe Biden's birthday was November the 20th. So that was given. Joe Biden was watching the game in the executive office, in the Oval Office. But I picked the Eagles to win this game. But they'll lose to the Niners. It's about to get interesting.
And the Buffalo Bills suffer devastating blow here in overtime. 10-1. 10-1 for the Eagles.
Again, Philadelphia's gematria of 101. Philadelphia equaling 101. It's a 10-1 record.
The Bills go into a bye week now. They will come back and we'll be there.
Okay, Colts are definitely going to lose next week, right? Who those frauds have next? Colts going to lose because the NFL is rigged. Okay, the Colts, they only beat the Bucs.
Tony Tracy and Gene's territory, Jim Nansen, so long for Philadelphia. You've been watching the NFL on CBS.
I mean, hey, even if the Colts win next week, I mean, it's 5 games left after next week. So I'd say 5 games is a fair amount of games to choke and lose down the stretch. Indianapolis Colts is gematria 75, so I may have to go with the Colts next week. We'll see if Colts can be the team that drops out of the AFC playoff race. Cincinnati Bengals also gematria 75.
She has hairspray that is over the limit. With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy to Geico.
And you're not wearing socks. Get a grip, man.
Now, CBS Sports switches to easy mode for the Geico play of the day.
In Atlanta, Hopkins and Jesse Bates the third takes Derek Carr's pass 92 yards for Hager.
Yeah, so Eagles are so fraudulent. They're a joke all the way around.
They are still in the hunt for an NFC wild card.
For all your insurance needs, it's easy to Geico.
Domino's new pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread is the best thing since bacon and jalapeno stuffed cheesy bread, which was the best thing since original stuffed cheesy bread. Get Domino's new pepperoni.
Here's what I can say about the Eagles against the Niners. When the Niners beat them, they will not face each other again in the playoffs. The Niners will expose the Quadrant Eagles. The Cowboys Eagles is not the real rivalry. Niners Eagles is not where all the bad blood is at. It's going to come down to the Cowboys and the Niners. The Super Bowl on the 42nd day. Niners won with 42 points. Dak Prescott looked very indifferent on the sidelines in that game because he knew it was a scripted game. It's probably Las Vegas psyop, probably Las Vegas backman.
Carol, just tell me when a new iPhone. I better plan it around.
For a limited time, turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us.
But yeah, this Eagle team is full of frauds. You heard me first last week. Eagles could beat the Bills. Now, the Cowboys can beat the Eagles. The Eagles are going to lose against the 49ers. I think it's interesting on Christmas Eve when the Cowboys face off against the Buffalo Bills. Cowboys alive for the number 1 seed and for the NFC East. The Buffalo Bills need a win to stay alive for the playoffs come Christmas Eve. That's December 17th. I really don't care if the Cowboys lose 2 road games to the Bills and the Dolphins. I really don't care. Because I know they're better than every team in the NFL. There's just no way that any other team is better than the Dallas Cowboys. I know that every Cowboy loss, whether it be to the Eagles or the Niners, is designed so people doubt the Cowboys' ability to win in the postseason. This is the most all-around talented team in the NFL. From Dak Prescott being the most clutch quarterback, from the Cowboys' defense being the most dynamic defense, from Micah Parsons being the top pass rusher, from CeeDee Lamb being the top wide receiver. Cowboys are number 1. Cowboys are going to go up head to toe against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. The 49ers lose, people chasing losses on the Kansas City Chiefs. Las Vegas says, booyah, we have just had a record-breaking postseason. It's because we have used the emotion of the public against them. And this is how Las Vegas is going to win. When these damn Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl. But. Let's say it beforehand, not after the fact. But everyone in the public be saying it after the fact. Not give Dak his 2 props. Or Micah Parsons. Or Mike McCarthy. Because obviously, Packers didn't win without Mike McCarthy. They did not win without Mike McCarthy. It really is fog. They're about to say. The Packers not winning is all in a play in the Mike McCarthy winning the Super Bowl. The Packers need Mike McCarthy. They need that head coach to be clutch on the road in the playoffs. You already know how to do that. So obviously, it's all going to obviously no. Eagles are frauds. Going to lose. The 49ers are a joke. The 49er fans let's check out the 49ers record in the NFC Championship game. Here's a either way, get your popcorn out. But the Niners lose the 12th NFC Championship game against Tom Brady, number 12. That's basically who Dak Prescott is this year. That's going to be a big number for Dak Prescott is number 12. The Cowboys last championship in 96, and then the Cowboys are 8-6 in the NFC Championship game, and Las Vegas 86. That's how I get Cowboys, Eagles, Jalen 15. So, if the Niners have the number 1 seed, Cowboys beat the Winers in the divisional round. And the fraudulent Eagles will just have to be exposed. Oh, this is the Eagles here. They almost beat the Chiefs. It's there. Yeah. So, the Eagles were exposed as frauds this whole game. They're just not that good enough to win the Super Bowl. They don't have the cutting-edge defense. They don't have the cutting-edge wide receiver. A.J. Brown is no CeeDee Lamb. They don't have an intelligent route runner as a great third wide receiver. Michael Gallup is an intelligent route runner. He knows the system. Their defensive backs are mediocre. They don't have any Stephon Gilmore. They don't have Javon Diggs. They don't have the best cornerback in the NFL, Deron Bland, number 1, the top cornerback in the NFL, has learned how to be a tremendous ball hawk like with Richard Sherman. Team is a joke. Team is overrated. Who do the fraudulent Eagles have next? Oh, they have the 49ers next. The 49ers are going to win that game. (10-2) before face-off against the Cowboys. Cowboys is under 2. Eagles 10-2. They're a fraud team. I know they're a fraud team. Now, meaningless divisional games in December don't win championships, but the Eagles are a fraud team. It'll be Eagles 2 losses, Cowboys 3 like Las Vegas 23. Hurts is Gematria of 23. Eagles are a fraud team. And they suck. They are losers. They're goddamn awful. The worst, disgusting fan base ever in the NFL. Complete tools who confuse being a passionate fan with douchebaggery. Just keeping it real. Being a hardcore passionate fan does not mean you have to be a douche to other fan bases. What the Eagles are. That's why they're complete trash. Kansas City Chiefs is 52. And long and behold, the winner of Super Bowl 52 is about to become 5-2 away by losing against Big Daddy Dallas. Big Dick swinging Dallas Cowboy. That is what it comes down to. The Dallas Cowboys had 10 days of rest. That's why we lost. Do you really want a playoff rematch? The guys got 10 days of rest. That's why we lost. Because we had the overtime 470-minute game. You see? That's how that Dallas Cowboy game is going to be. All the excuses are already going to be written by the Philadelphia Eagles fan base. But you had 10 days of rest. Let's have 7 days of rest. And let's see what happens. Excuses already there. Hey, maybe this is karma for being a fan base full of asshole douchebags. Maybe that's why you lost World Series and lost Super Bowl, and your beloved Philadelphia Phillies absolutely choked against the Arizona Diamondbacks, and now same thing is about to happen to the Philadelphia Eagles. Maybe it's time to stop being douchebag assholes, Philadelphia. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. Sit back and reflect, assholes. Because that's how you are, is assholes. Asshole Philadelphia Eagle fans, that's all you guys are. Really, it's the truth. Somebody needs to say it. Somebody does. Come on, Chills, what you got? Come on, your team's gonna choke again. I know you guys gonna choke again. It's coming, guys. Get ready for it. Yeah, get ready for it. Get ready for it. Where the hell are these people getting these Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson? Are these people on drugs? Do they not see what kind of people own these NFL teams? Rich white men who go back decades. They like Mahomes because he got the blue eyes. He's got the 3/4 white daughter, too. I mean, NFL is a white supremacist league. These people are crazy. At this rate, Dak Prescott's going to have a 3/4 white son or daughter at this point. Look at that. We got the color of the Super Bowl. Wake up. This has happened the last couple of years because Las Vegas wanted that. It's part of the agreement. Sign out the public with the little logo nonsense in the last couple of years. In the year Las Vegas hosts the Super Bowl, fool the deluded, gullible suckers out there with the little logo nonsense. And this is how Las Vegas can squeeze a little bit of dollars. Satanic. But that's Las Vegas for you. Las Vegas are hosting this game. Damn well, it's going to be a playoffs of record-breaking profits. It's time to be a sly fox and recognize it before and not after the fact. Recognize it beforehand. Don't just lose on the whiners. This is my stop on. Don't want to be one of them sheep. Las Vegas and Dallas Cowboys. Perfect combination. Perfect. It's a silver state, it's a silver helmet. Slap the public, record-breaking profits, emotional bettors who hate the Cowboys. Oh, why does hate the Cowboys now? They start chasing losses every week. It's part of the plan. It's part of the plan. All part of the plan, as the Jokers say. So don't be part of that. Do not be part of that. You know better to go along with the sheep. Better than that. It don't have to be that way. It don't have to be that way. Guess what? Everyone's about to call the Cowboys Super Bowl a fluke. Cowboys won't be there in the next couple of years or so years. They'll call back the lucky year. The Joe Flacco year. The Joe Flacco year. Perfect comparison. Perfect. The Joe Flacco analogy, I can pretty much sell out with that. Brandon Staley, this guy's blowing up. The Ravens are going to win this football game, period. Chargers are a joke football team. The Baltimore Ravens should absolutely win this football game tonight. Because this team over there is mediocre. And it should be easy. Oh, I think it should be easy.
We get effort back to tight end. That's big. Still some key injuries throughout this season. Yet the Chargers are top 10 in the scoring in the league. Just under.
Come on, loser Phoenix Sun. We need a victory. Kevin Durant went back at his familiar territory, that hometown right there. Come on, Kevin Durant.
The stats once again are good. He did struggled in October. Remember, he broke a finger on his non-throwing hand the last 4 games. That's gotten better. His numbers have been better. And we'll watch him tonight against this top-notch defense. Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator for the Chargers, his first season here after 5 in Dallas. Edward got 2. Joshua Kelly's the next carry. He gets 3 to the 30-yard line. They'll set up 3rd down and 5. And Jason, you mentioned Justin Herbert at the beginning. He and Kellen Moore working through a new offense here. And they've had their moments where they look pretty good this season.
Yeah, they sure have. They started off pretty well, and then they had that lull when Herbert hurt the finger, and they've played well lately. I think Kellen does a good job putting quarterbacks in a very comfortable environment. I know he loves working.
Okay, it's been an hour-long stream. We've had an entertaining football game. I've said all that needed to say, so keep up. Now, I replaced this Gerald Everett guy. Ravens should still win this game. I mean, Chargers going to fall to 4-7. LA Chargers is 47. But the Eagles are frauds. Keep an eye out. They're frauds. They're a joke. Just keep that in mind, okay? As we go along to the picks, into the next day of action. Here we go.